Okay, it is about 6 o'clock in the evening, and I know you're going to think this is strange, but that's a street light behind me. I'm on the Robert Moses Parkway, right on the Niagara Gorge. You might not be able to hear me because the traffic is whizzing by me, behind me. Something that I think is really cool, and it's kind of pretty in a strange way, so I'm gonna film it and I'll explain what it is. Excuse the shaking. Right there is a spider making a web. Sorry for the shaking, but it's a spider making a web on the railing. And behind the spider is Niagara Falls, Canada, on the way to Niagara on the Lake. I don't know what their highway is over there, but this is called the Robert Moses Parkway on the American side. And those lights over there are Ontario Hydro, Ontario, Canada. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look into this, but I think that all that was created by Nikola Tesla, as was most everything in Niagara Falls that had to do with hydropower. That's Canada, what I'm looking at right there. And those are all intakes that make electricity via the lower Niagara Gorge. And that is a bridge that goes from Lewiston, New York, over to Ontario, Canada. The right side of your screen is Lewiston, New York. Right there. The left side of your screen is Ontario, Canada. It's very nice over there. I love it. It's one of my favorite places. And usually that bridge is backed up for half an hour. Right now we just missed the sunset. You can see that in the horizon over there. The sun just went down. Although we are going into, or looking into Canada, right there. It's actually west, it's not north. Going from Niagara Falls, New York to Niagara Falls, Canada is west. The rest of the Canadian country is north, but entering is west. There's quite a few spiders down here. And normally I don't like spiders, but I kind of thought it was pretty how she's making her nest here, her little web. Happy as clams. That's Canada. What I'm doing right now is scoping out some good spots so I can get some good footage of Canada, because there are so many pretty things around here, especially with the leaves changing. It's beautiful. And I apologize again for the traffic. Here's where I am. This is the Robert Moses Parkway. This down there, which you probably can't see because it's too dark, is the Niagara Gorge. That's lower Niagara River. The upper Niagara River is where the actual Niagara Falls are. Oh, one spider eating another spider. Gross. I guess the better man won. Oh my gosh, one was still alive. I didn't know that. Gross. And down here is also part of the parkway, but it's been blocked off. A lot of this is really, really old. And under here is completely hollow. Where I'm walking is completely hollow. And if you were to fall, you would fall about, goodness, I don't know, maybe 40, 50 stories. Which would be, I think, at sea level down there. I don't know, is the gorge at sea level? I really don't know. And you can still see the lights. That means we're still at right across from Ontario Hydro. Maybe my Canadian friends can correct me in that, but I think it's Ontario Hydro. And if I pan off here, right there is where I'm going to make a video very soon, possibly tomorrow. That is the New York Power Authority. That all in there has a lot of history dedicated to Nikola Tesla, who, like I said, was responsible for all this hydropower around here. And without that, we Niagara Falls residents on both sides of the border, Niagara Falls, Canada, and Niagara Falls, New York, would be nowhere. We definitely wouldn't be able to have power. We'd have power some other source, but the hydropower is nice. It serves this country well. Another spider. Spiders everywhere. There it is. Oh, she's cleaning herself. I didn't know spiders did that. I'll leave you in your privacy, Charlotte. Right here, the sidewalk is getting thinner, so it's time I cross the street because I don't want to get run over. And it looks like over there, somebody must have had a fatal car accident. I don't know if this happens everywhere, but here, wherever you see a cross on the side of the road, that means somebody had a fatal accident, either a motorcycle or a car, and they died. So their loved ones and family members put the crosses on the side of the road, and they usually keep them up, flowers and everything. So I'm gonna put my camera away now because this is a state highway, and I don't really want a state trooper pulling up to arrest my ass. Bye. Bye, Canada.